This episode of the RVMan LP exhibition is brought to you in part by Preparation H. Preparation H, for those gauntlets that are so bullshit hard that it gives you absolute and complete butthurt. To the umpteenth degree. Preparation H. Make sure you get yourself a bottle before playing this gauntlet. And now, we return to our regularly scheduled episode. Welcome back to Shaolin Monks. This is the final episode, ladies and gentlemen. Shao Kahn has been the manipulator throughout the entirety of this game, even though Shang Tsung posed as Raiden, and Johnny Cage, and Liu Kang, and Kung Lao. Well, he poses as a lot of people. But speaking of which, we'll deal with him, and Shao Kahn, and Kentaro in the next fight up ahead. It is the dreaded Gauntlet. So let's do this.
What happened to Raiden?
Silence! Your presence here is unwanted, uninvited. But like all who come to this realm, you serve me, whether you are aware of it or not.
No, we do not. Where is our master Raiden?
Ah, your master. You know his voice so well, yet know him almost not at all. Your master is here. He wants to see you. He has another lesson for you.
Master Raiden, He is possessed. Shao Kahn is controlling him. Whatever hold Shao Kahn has on you, Master, fight it.
Thank you. Thank you for serving me so well.
Shang Tsung?
To be myself again. It is only right that this victory be mine, and mine alone.
We destroyed your soul tunes. You should not be this strong.
Is that what your master Raiden told you to do?
Well, Raiden rewards failure. I think we already established that, but here we go.
Don't fail, Shang Tsung.
The last time we faced Shang Tsung kicked the crap out of Kung Lao and Liu Kang. He may do it again if you're not careful. So here's the deal. Shang Tsung, in the fashion of Mortal Kombat, morphs between three characters and himself. So you can use projectiles to actually do some damage to Shang Tsung in the midst of his animation, or you could block Shang Tsung's hits. Either way, it would be best to actually do some damage to him when you can. As Johnny Cage will use his patented groin punch, his Shang Tsung, actually, why I said Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage will use his patented uppercut, his orbs, and his nut punch, as well as his shadow kick. So as Sub-Zero, he'll constantly freeze you. He'll pull off the same maneuvers that you've pulled off with the fights that you've actually fought. Yeah, because remember, Reptile, Johnny Cage, and Sub-Zero were actually boss fights. Well, technically, Johnny Cage was actually a statue during the Ermac fight, but still, if you haven't fought Johnny Cage Stone Johnny Cage in Ermac, then before dealing with this battle, deal with that then, because at least you'll get the gist of how Johnny Cage operates.
You don't stand as
Oh, and just so we're clear, unlike Stone Johnny Cage and Sub-Zero and Reptile from their previous battles, this is Shang Tsung. They will block, and they will constantly block, and will try to throw you if you actually leave yourself wide open. Now, if Shang Tsung throws you, he will steal your soul. I think he has two special maneuvers where he steals your soul. I don't say necessarily steal your soul and kill you. I mean, he'll steal your soul and add it to his own energy. Yeah, Shao Kahn is going to be taunting you throughout the entirety of this fight, so in case you haven't noticed that, he will. Oh, and mind you, there is 2 empty spots. One of which belonged to Kano, the other one Sonya. Where Sonya used to be, there is a medium health, replenisher. Medium health soul, that's what I meant to say, yes. Save that for the last fight of this game. You are going to need it.
You don't stand it.
Well, Shang Tsung's on the verge of death. I don't know what you're talking about there, Khan. You want to try to take as less damage as possible from Shang Tsung and Goro. That can be complicated considering how Shang Tsung wants to be. If you get too close, he may block. If you don't get too close, he'll spam his skeletons. His flame skulls. Or he'll just spam the projectiles of his other forms, like Reptile, Johnny Cage, and Sub-Zero. And yes, he will do the acid tower attack. Oh yeah, that's his physical attack too. You have to be careful. Oh, and don't miss the fatality on any one of these fights, because you will lose if you do.
As I said, all within this realm serve my will, even those that seek to betray me.
I do not understand.
Shang Tsung impersonated your master Raiden and led you on a quest for power. The more you killed, the more powerful he became. He meant to use this power against me to become the supreme ruler of Outworld. Now, what am I to do with you? My people have spoken, and a king must, if only once every millennium or so, listen to the will of his people.
Alright, Kentaro. This is basically Goro 2.0, except Kentaro doesn't fire rapid-fire fireballs. Instead, he'll only fire at you after being close and at a certain range. For the love of God, do not let this guy get close to you, because his blows are actually lethal. Like, for instance, his grab actually is a backbreaker. Just like Goro, and I didn't mean to pick up that health. Oh, and by the way, be careful of when he stomps. He'll cause a shockwave that will do damage to you. He leaves himself vulnerable to not only attacks, but also to projectiles, especially projectiles, as he's walking around. I mean, Kentaro is easy to avoid. It's just the fact that I screwed up royally by taking so much damage from Kentaro. Damn it! Now, here's the other thing about Kentaro. Sometimes he will actually do a forward jump instead of a teleport jump. And he will bounce back. And when he bounces back, that leaves himself vulnerable. Mind you, there is one thing you can do that could actually burn his health easily. You can use the shield spin of Kung Lao to literally burn the health of Kentaro while he's stunned.
You disappoint me.
Oh, shut up, Shao Kahn. Anyway. Oh, crap! No, 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 no! Try to keep yourself off of the ground when he stomps because it's a shockwave. Obviously. But nonetheless, this is basically the whole gist of the fight. You throwing projectiles at Kintaro. I mean, yes, Liu Kang's are more lethal, but Kung Lao's actually could do multiple hits. Well, yeah, so can Liu Kang, except the difference is, Liu Kang, you have to actually be locked on to the person, and you're a sitting duck. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. You're actually a sitting duck as far as for Liu Kang's projectiles are concerned. Kung Lao, not so much. You throw the hat and it'll ricochet for 3 hits. Minimum 2. So, yeah. Just run around in circles, and when Kintaro fires his fireball, you throw him at its most... You throw the hat at his most vulnerable. Unfortunately, when he does that move for the teleport spam, or the teleport jump, he actually is much more vulnerable. Surprisingly, no, not the teleport jump, the actual forward jump that he makes. He's actually much more vulnerable like that. He's much more vulnerable to like combos, and he's also vulnerable to the the shield spin if he's backing up, because that will definitely shave off most of his health. Otherwise, find the advantage of doing as much hit as you can, because Kintaro does not block at all, which makes this battle actually easier than his Mortal Kombat 2 rendition. On the real, fuck that battle. Move, 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 move. And if you're going to go in for combos, make sure you get out of the way of Kitaro's grabs and Kitaro's punches. Otherwise, this battle is over. Time for you to get the Sonya treatment. We'll read the Mortal Kombat X comment for more details.
There is something in you that makes me feel like a conqueror again.
Our friends! Where are our friends?
You can earn their freedom. Defeat me and they will be freed.
How can we defeat you?
The Elder Gods will help you.
We have saved our friends! The ones you captured! Your plans of conquering are over!
Earthrealm will be mine. It will fall as easily as Kung Lao.
It's about time.
Oh, there's the bastard himself, but first I want to make a brief spoiler warning before we start. Yeah, do you get that spoiler warning? Good! Now you're about to see why it's gonna take me 5 turns to beat this guy. Shao Kahn! If you have medium health or small health, pick it up now! You will need all the health you can get to survive this guy. I mean, sometimes you'll have to do it on the second phase. Yes, Shao Kahn has 2 phases. Of course, why wouldn't he? But more importantly, you'll have to run around the arena avoiding Shao Kahn's shoulder ram, avoiding Shao Kahn's energy blast, and of course, don't jump in the air, for the love of God. Oh, and don't let him get close to you, too. Because Shao Kahn will rip your shit off. I mean, not rip your shit. He'll actually hurt you severely if you get too close to him. Oh, and by the way, what I just picked up, Kintaro's head, yeah, that's a respawning item. And it hurts more than what your projectiles could do to him. Like Kintaro, he does not block. Oh, damn. Actually, you could... Oh, goddamn, that sucks. I'm about to say, you could trick Shao Kahn into trying to do his air dash. But unfortunately... Oh, crap. Almost suffered there. Like I said, you could trick him into doing his air dash. It could make him more vulnerable. But yes, Shao Kahn really hits hard. God forbid if he ever gets close to you. Yeah, he will definitely wreck your shit. Uh-oh. Now we've come to beast mode. He's pulled out the hammer. And now it's time to hopefully survive this. But then again, I already gave the spoiler warning, so I think you know what's gonna happen. So with that said, now it's time for literally the hardest fight in this game. His second phase. There is a pattern with this. He does shoulder ram, hammer uppercut, hammer shoulder ram, hammer slam, and then he does this. Try your best to avoid that, because that is where most of the problems come in. And when he's worn out, he'll use that time to grab you and choke slam you and taunt you. Oh, by the way, that's the other thing. Rarely does Shao Kahn taunt in first and the second half of the fight. Oh, god damn it! Oh, curse you, you ass munch. Take this! Okay, I got him good. Let's wait till I get my head. Oh god, he's gonna start swinging again. Oh shit! No! Okay. We almost got him. Oh crap, he blocked it. Come on, man. We can do this. Come on. He's almost dead. We can do this. No! You asshole! You bastard! No! Oh, crap. Well, let's do this the right way, ladies and gentlemen. Let's end this the right way. Screw that fatality. It's time to finally finish off Shao Kahn for good. Oh, by the way, I managed to get things done right this time. We're back at the part I was in before he does this! Oh, crap! Oh, shit. Oh, fortune smiled on me, and now you're about to get knocked, motherfucker! It's finally over! Shao Kahn is finished, and that's the end of Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks.
So who won? Liu Kang or Kung Lao?
Kung Lao. Liu Kang. What now, Master Raiden?
Shao Kahn has been destroyed. You have brought life and prosperity, not only for Earth, but for this realm as well, my warriors. And you have freed the spirits of your ancestors from their inability to lay their lives down for each other and work together.
You fought bravely, Liu Kang.
Thank you, Katana. So what happens now?
I will try to rebuild this realm according to my true father's wishes.
I meant between us.
Whoever said anything about there being an us?
She's hot. And she picks Liu Kang over me? What's wrong with this picture? Maybe I have time to find that clone of hers somebody mentioned.
Did I really free my ancestors?
This was the plan of the Elder Gods, Kung Lao. This was the reason you were allowed to follow the enemy's plots. What the enemy means for evil, a greater force will always turn for good. You have freed the past and future. Well done, champion of Mortal Kombat. Now come, it is time to return home.
But I played Mortal Kombat X! Oh well. It's over, folks. And that is the end of Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. My final thoughts? Well, let's sum it up. First, the combat system. While the combat system is pretty darn good, I will give it props, it is good. The one thing that kills it is the fact that the block button is relegated to a stamina meter. I understand the moves because that's what Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero did, but the block button? No, that's retarded. Not to mention, most of the stuff you can't really block anyway, like weapons, bosses. Anyway, well, not too much of the bosses' projectiles. But anyway, next up, I want to talk about the levels. My favorite level happens to be the Evil Monastery, while my least favorite level just so happens to be the Souls Tombs. Yeah, the Soul Tombs is pretty darn bland. Favorite boss battles? Boss battles actually. My favorite battle out of the whole game, obviously Scorpion. It was well orchestrated and well thought, obviously, because Ed Boon made the character. Least favorite battle, that would have to be Ermac. I'm not gonna lie, that battle sucked. Let's see, any other aesthetics? Yes, the high point of this game, it was a great retelling. The bad point of this game is you already knew how it's going to end because of the fact of Shang Tsung's giving away his ability to shapeshift. Not to mention, there's another high and low point to this game. The high point again being that the worlds were just open. You could go anywhere you want once you unlocked everything. But the one thing that kills this game is the camera. As far as the platforming is concerned, the platforming is good, but the camera is a killer. So all in all, this is actually the best game in the series. Because although Mythologies is good in its own way, and I would prefer the Nintendo 64 version over the PS1, it still suffers the same problem with camera and platforming. And Special Forces, we don't talk about Special Forces. No, never. So as it stands out of the three, this is actually the best one due to its aesthetic presentation and basically how it operates as a game. Granted, I did have some frustrating moments with this game, i.e. what I just went through just now, and most of the times where the game crashed and other parts, but I did actually enjoy the game despite my frustration. So yeah, I would suggest you come and you would actually pick this game up before going after the spin-offs also. Yeah, I would suggest you pick this game up because it's a really good game, underrated, and it also, I think, got a combo pack release with Deception and Armageddon. Yeah, pretty good deal. But nonetheless, after we beat the game with Kung Lao, we actually now have the ability to play as Sub-Zero. And if we beat the game with Liu Kang, obviously we're going to play as Scorpion. However, when playing those two, you're just replacing Kung Lao and Liu Kang in the cutscenes and putting Scorpion and Sub-Zero in, and you're just using their fatalities. Oh yeah, speaking of which, best fatality ever, Kung Lao pulling out a rabbit and the rabbit attacking them Monty Python style. Anyway, I am done with Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. And this is RVMan 985. The next time we visit... Oh, by the way, that was Sub-Zero I just showed off there. But anyway, the next time we visit the Mortal Kombat series yet again, because I've already did X and Shaolin Monks in the same year, I am going to deal with Mortal Kombat Armageddon. So, what's next for the RVMan LP exhibition? I don't know. On second thought, yes I do. This is RVMan 985, and starting next Saturday, your eyes aren't deceiving you, Dead or Alive 5 Ultimate will be the next playthrough. So see you guys next Saturday. And next season. Bye-bye.